Good morning, I'm Grayson Hughes, and you're listening to Morning Jam, the indie music morning mini show that starts your day off with songs you're meant to hear. Now, today is Tuesday, and I actually recently ran a poll between two different songs I was planning on featuring, and this was the song that won. Lover's Game, Geographer. Now, for Lover's Game, what I really like about it is the guitar behind it. It's very heavy, and there's a pulse behind it. What I often describe my music taste as distinctive about it is a lot of it has a pulse behind it. Just like how a lot of the music I also listen to happens to have sort of a dance to its words, the instrumentation has a pulse. Not just a beat, but a pulse. And if you listen to that guitar, if you listen closely, I think you'll see what I'm describing. How I found Lover's Game, I think, is pretty interesting because out of all the songs I've found, a lot of them are through my Discover Weekly or the song radios of songs I happen to already have in my Spotify, but this is a very unique story. So I was watching a movie, it was called Date and Switch, and it was subpar, but this song stood out so much in this song. I stopped the movie and had to search up the soundtrack, and the soundtrack wasn't too easy to find either. And I had to guess which song this was because Lover's Game is not actually a lyric anywhere in this song. And I found it and immediately was hooked. The scene with Lover's Game isn't really about two lovers, of course. In this movie, it's rather about a falling out that the two main characters are having and looking back at their mistakes or whatever. I don't really think they were really using the lyrics as any inspiration. They just thought, wow, this is a good song. And to me it worked because, yeah, wow, this is a good song. What I do want to mention about this song is the pull. I do love its droning guitars and its bittersweet message, of course, and the fact I could just bob my head and passively enjoy it, as well as actively enjoy it, is the poll happened to have a overwhelming majority of people vote for it, which was surprising because I considered actually choosing the other option over Lover's Game, but I have a new memory associated to Lover's Game that I want to share with you. My best friend mentioned this to me just after I posted the poll, saying, "Oh, I love this song." And I was surprised because I had shared this song on other social media before and she never commented on it. Well, as I continued to probe, she realized that I was the one who showed her and she never actually mentioned it. And it's really special because I've showed her personally songs and she never really sort of clicked. Our favorite artists and musicians sort of overlap, but the music that we listen to otherwise they're not very similar. So it's very special that this is the one of the songs we can share that we don't only just like, but we happen to love, Lover's Game. I'm happy I got to share Lover's Game with you. It's definitely an underappreciated song that it's surprising most people in the indie scene have not ever heard, and it's even more surprising how I found it. I hope your Tuesday goes well. I hope everything is going to go great this week for you. I'm Grayson Hughes, and this was your Morning Jam.